And then finally, NYC versus Tigres, which I think is a phenomenal matchup. Two powerhouses of their respective leagues. And a lot of people are saying that Tigres aren't playing well and they're not up to the best of their abilities, so NYC have a really good chance to move on. What are your thoughts on this?
The only Tigres player I can name is Gignac, and he's awesome. So I'm sure he'll score at some point in this game for this tie. Um, but yeah, New York City looked okay against Columbus. Zilla Ryan just decided I'm just gonna hit a banger, but I think they have enough. It should be a good game. This will probably be the best tie of the quarterfinals.
Connor.
I would say the only thing I'm concerned about them with, and I guess they've been a little bit better about it the last couple of games, but still the 3 goals that they let up in the first CCL game that they played may be concerning. Maybe the defense isn't super solid yet, and this is a really strong opponent. Obviously Columbus was too, and they played defensively pretty well with 10 guys, but um, I think this is a level above Columbus, and we'll see what they'll be able to do.
Yeah, and I think we also have to take the Columbus game with a grain of salt, right? Because of that red card in the 3rd minute, which we'll get into. But the one thing that I don't think people are mentioning enough is how poorly NYC's back line is organized. Ooh, excuse me. If you watched that San Carlos game, you knew all you had to do was kick, let them step up, force a turnover, and kick it. And they're not organized enough to figure out where the strikers are, or they're not fast enough to run back as the strikers are running past them. And Columbus figured this out, and in the first 2 minutes of the game, got one of their players sent off. Got Chanot sent off. Tigres are smart. They've got Eduardo Vargas, who is another striker up there, Adam, that you didn't mention, with Yignac, a ton of high-level center mids, and a decent back line, and Memo Ochoa in goal. They're really deep and they're strong. I think NYC are going to score a lot, but I think they're going to get scored on a lot. They're going to get abused. And I'm going to say Tigres 4-3 on aggregate. NYC say see ya.
Is Vargas that Chilean striker?
Yeah.
Okay, I do know who you're talking about then. Yeah. Where's the first game at? Tigres?
So it'll be at Red Bull.
Oh, home. Yeah, depending on how this game goes, I think decides the tie again. Granted, they're not playing at Yankee Stadium, so I think Tigres has a little bit more room to play with, which I think it just works against NYC. So I think Tigres go through, I'll say 3-2.
Connor.
I'll say Tigres 4-2.
Nice.